Here, you turn around so I can see your face.
Watch out.
Oh, it's got other stuff on it. 8, 14, 20. I wonder what's underneath.
Flip it around. What's the purpose of that stand? Sir? What's the purpose of that stand?
Jam. J-A-M.
Some idiot just put it up there. Oh, yeah? It's your job to replace it? My job just to keep them clean. Oh, there you go. Is it heavy? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
You might be on YouTube. Just saying.
That's fine. I wonder what all that means. Numbers all over it.
Got something on every side.
It's crazy how it fit perfect in there.
Yeah.
You said in an earlier interview today, I think it was on Russia's program, or Hugh Hewitt's program, that an attack on this country, far deadlier than 9/11, is going to happen within a decade.
He asked me if that would happen by the end of the decade, and I said I was afraid yes, that it could,
Yeah.
could indeed. On 9/11, obviously, it was terrible. Right here in New York City, we lost the World Trade Center. The Pentagon was badly hit, 3,000 people killed, worse attack than Pearl Harbor. What we're faced with now, though, remember all they had were airline tickets and box cutters, is that as we've seen this proliferation of terrorist organizations, there's also the problem of proliferating nuclear capability. We've now got the terrorist Taliban organization in Pakistan conducting a big raid on Karachi airport. Why do we care about Pakistan? Well, they have 50 to 100 nukes. And if you combine the terrorists with the ability to get their hands on a weapon of some kind, then obviously we're going to see a very,
It almost seems like, and maybe I'm reading into what you're saying, that if we don't get real about the rise in the march of radical Islam right now, that literally we face the potential of a human catastrophe on a scale that we've not seen before. Am I reading into that?
I think that's an accurate statement. I think that threat will increase dramatically, and well, we already know, for example, from A.Q. Khan, the man who put together the Pakistan nuclear program and then was under house arrest because he was selling stuff to the Libyans. He has said publicly in the press a couple of years ago that the Pakistanis sold nuclear technology to the North Koreans. And we know the North Koreans built a reactor for the Syrians, which was taken out by the Israelis back in '07. So there's a network developing there where access to that kind of technology obviously becomes increasingly problematic. On top of that, we've got Iran trying to build a nuclear program.
Yeah, I see the world the way you do.
Yeah.
I view this as a real, clear, and present danger.
Yes.
Almost the potential for a modern-day Holocaust that we've not seen, maybe in your grandkids' lives or my kids' lives. Pretty scary stuff. All right.
hadith regarding the army that will come from Khorasan with black flags. That army is the authentic Islamic resistance to oppression in Afghanistan. Afghanistan is the heart of Khorasan. That army has already started, and that army has displayed over the last 10 years a capacity to fight NATO, and NATO cannot defeat them for 10 years. It is only when Dajjal is killed and Gog and Magog are destroyed. Very few people know anything about Gog and Magog. They say, well, is that a restaurant somewhere? Gog and Magog? Like Masakan Padang? Masakan Gog and Magog? I have a book outside, took me a long time to write it, an Islamic view of Gog and Magog in the modern world. I pray somebody will help me to translate it to Bahasa, inshallah. An Islamic view of Gog and Magog is outside. When Dajjal is killed and Gog and Magog are destroyed, after the Malhama takes place, electronic warfare is not possible. No. Your cell phones ain't going to work anymore. No, you probably won't have electricity after that. No. So it's going to be conventional warfare as before with horses. It is at that time the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, that the army will now be unstoppable from Khorasan.